Welcome to the EmpowerHer Wellness podcast. I'm Morgan, and I'm thrilled to be your host and wellness coach as we navigate the path to a healthier, more confident you. As the owner of Get Fit With Me, I bring years of experience in personal training, nutrition, and coaching to each episode. Join me as we explore practical tips and strategies for fitness, nutrition, mindset, and more, all tailored for busy women just like you. Let's empower your wellness journey and achieve lasting transformation together. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an episode of the EmpowerHer Wellness podcast. I'm your host and coach, Morgan Ekovich. And today, first off, I'm going to talk to you about something fun that I'm launching. But first off, I'm going to talk about sickness. So I have been battling a stupid cold, and it is so easy for us as women to feel defeated when we are sick. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because we push, even when we feel sick, we continue to push through. And it's important that we give our body rest. But I'm going to share a little story here before we kind of get into the nitty gritty of it. So bear with me as I sound a little bit raspier today than I typically do. So I got sick over the weekend and nothing crazy. What's really cool is I did not feel as sick as my Oura ring was telling me I was. And it's not that, I saw that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm sick now. It was more of like, it's noticing things about my body that I wasn't really paying attention to. For instance, I had an elevated resting body temperature. So it was elevated by like 2.5 degrees, which is not normal for me. So it showed that. It also showed that my resting heart rate was higher. It showed a few different things throughout and that my sleep wasn't as good. And it was really awesome to have that data and to not just say, well, my ring says I'm sick, but to just notice and check in with myself. And that's exactly what I did, is I checked in with myself and I was like, how do I feel? I don't feel bad. I said, maybe I've got a little congestion here. Maybe I feel it a little in my chest. But honestly, I still feel great. So the next day comes around. I've been lifting super heavy. I've been loving my workouts. I've been loving my lifts. I've been loving going to the gym. The gym is also a petri dish for germs, which I love that I expose myself to it because it helps boost my immunity in addition to being with my nanny kids and just germs in general. But at the same time, if your body is already starting to feel a little run down and then I'm exposing myself to it, I end up with this cold that I currently have. And like I said, it sounds worse than it actually feels, I promise. So I was all set. I was super excited to get my lift in on Monday. I have a new set of programs. I was so excited. And then I checked in with myself and I thought, is going and lifting heavy the right decision, Morgan? And as much as it pained me to say no, because I really wanted to go, which one, that's a huge win in general. When you are excited to go and do your workouts, if you have not reached that point, at some point you will have that happen. And it will suck when you can't because you have to listen to your body and say, nope, I need to give it rest. I need to walk. I need to stretch. I need to do some mobility because light movement when we are not feeling well is good. It helps kind of flush everything through our body. What's not good though is when we're already feeling run down, pushing ourselves even more. And I think right now there's so many different types of sicknesses. And as we move into March, which we are in right now, but as we move deeper into the month, we've got some people traveling, we've got people coming into town because it's spring break, so on and so forth. So our bodies are going to be exposed to more things. So as soon as you're starting to feel like $1,000,000, your nutrition's on point, your water's on point, you're getting your sleep, you're getting your workouts in, sickness comes and it's going to knock you down. And it was so easy for me in the moment to just be pissed. I was just so pissed that I'm like, I do all of the right things and I still got sick. But then I reframed and I thought, okay, yes, I do all of the right things and I still got sick. But like I said, I don't feel terrible. I sound terrible. I've got some drainage. I've got some chest congestion. But like overall, I feel great. I'm still prioritizing my sleep. I'm going to bed earlier. I'm getting my rest in. I'm prioritizing my water, prioritizing my veggies and my protein. I'm prioritizing the things that I need to. And I'm pulling back on my workouts to not overstress my body. What I also did in this reframe was I thought about, okay, I can be pissed. I can be angry. I can be annoyed that I've gotten sick. Yes, I can be and I can feel those ways. But I can also be really freaking grateful because I am around kids frequently. I am around so many germs that I know I only get sick one time a year max. And it's funny, I don't even remember the last time I was sick, but it was probably about a year ago. Because for me, when I get sick, it ends up being like a yearly thing. It's like the same time of the year. I don't know why, but that happens. So if I think about that, I'm super grateful that I'm able to care for my body and build my immune system in a way that I am only sick one time a year. So many of us can't say that. So many of us are chronically sick, or we're dealing with colds all of the time, or you're a new mom and your kids are in daycare and they're coming home and you guys are literally just cycling through every single virus that is out there. So on one hand, I was pissed, angry, like just mad in general. But on the other hand, I was super grateful that I've built these habits that have allowed me to build up an immune system. So I only get sick once a year. And that right there is something to acknowledge. Is if you are somebody who's dealing with that sickness that's coming up right now, or you're listening to this episode months from now and it's the fall time, I want you to remember that if you are somebody who's not sick all the time and you've been working on these habits, be grateful that you've built these habits because it is helping your immunity. It's helping you feel stronger. It's helping you be healthier. So, on that note, I wanted to talk about our Transform Your Life 14-Day Wellness Challenge, which I have created because there has been a handful of you who have reached out and said, when are you going to do another challenge? I want to do another challenge. I'm kind of stuck in the rut that I'm in. I need something to push me. We're in a lull, but I can't do anything that's 0 to 100. Like I can't do 75 hard. That shit just not going to work for my life. And I hear you. So I've created a 14-day wellness challenge that is focusing on 3 things every single day, just 3 things. In addition to those 3 things, you have a mini challenge that you can participate in every day. Those mini challenges may be movement, it may be stress management, it may be sleep. Overall, this challenge is about making you focus on your sleep, your veggie intake, and your hydration. And if you are somebody who is traveling because you've got spring break coming up, or you're not feeling well because you're battling a sickness, or you are just in the day-to-day boots on the ground and you're like, I just kind of feel like I'm drowning, but I need something. I need some sort of accountability. I need some sort of change. This challenge I built for you. So in this challenge, it's 14 days. Easy, 14 days straight, 2 weeks. The goal is that you accomplish all 3 of these tasks for 14 days straight. If you accomplish that, I've got a prize for you at the end. So you have 3 daily actions. We have sleep, 7 to 9 hours a night. Some of you may be thinking, hell no, there's no way in hell I'm doing that. Yeah, we are undersleeping. 90% of us probably are. Some of it's based on our situation. We maybe have a newborn. There is a huge percentage of us who are not getting to 7 to 9 hours of sleep. That is when our body resets. That is when our body recovers. That is when our hunger hormones reset so that we're not starving all day long and reaching for carbs and sugar. There is a reason our body needs sleep. So 7 to 9 hours, there's a range in there. So you're going to focus on your sleep for 14 days. That's it, just 14 days. After that, you have action number 2 that you have to do every single day is drink 60 to 120 ounces of water. And I'm giving you a really large range because for some of you, you may already be hitting 60 ounces. I want you to try for 70. If you're already hitting 70, I want you to try for 80. Try to get just a little bit more in than what you've been doing. There's a range because some days we have really great days and some days shit hits the fan. And 60 may be the only amount of water you get in, and that's okay. The third action we have is 3 fist-sized servings of vegetables per day. So make a fist, 3 servings per day. That's it. You can go breakfast, lunch, dinner. You can go 2 at lunch, 1 at dinner. I don't care what the combo looks like. Fist size though. And this is on the honor system. I'm having you track your own water. You're going to manage your own sleep. and you are going to track your veggies. But if at the end you've completed all 14 days, I will have a prize for you at the end. I'm not going to tell you what that is until you get into the challenge. And then, like I mentioned, there are daily mini challenges. For instance, on one of the days, you're going to have a little mini workout to complete. On one of the days, your challenge is going to be to find an actual water bottle and commit to using that for the next 14 days. On another day, you're going to have a mindfulness practice to kind of practice what mindfulness looks like. There are going to be little mini challenges for you to participate in and for you to complete. The goal of this, like I said, is to consistently show up for yourself for just 14 days. If you can do these 3 things, I can promise you, you will feel a difference in your body. You will feel a difference. And if you get workouts in, wonderful. Keep doing that. Don't stop doing the other habits you are doing just because we've added these 3 on. This right here are just 3 that I know this time of the year, during some transitions, we tend to fall back on our sleep. We forget about the water. We forget about the veggies. It's just that tune-up, the get going, the resetting. So this challenge works for a few reasons. Number 1, if you have been stuck and you have been like, I need to do something. I just don't know what to do. I need somebody to tell me what to do. I'm telling you exactly what to do. This challenge is for you. Sign up. It's $14 for 14 days of accountability. You get one-on-one accountability from me. You get accountability from a community who is also going to be going through this challenge. You can start anytime in March. Anytime. You don't have to start right away. But as you are listening to this episode, I recommend just going to the show notes, clicking the link that says Transform Your Life 14-Day Wellness Challenge, signing up, and you will get started right away. Because why are we waiting? Why are we waiting to start on something? Because life is not going to slow down. As soon as you are feeling better, sickness is going to come right back into your life. So why not step forward with confidence and say, I'm going to focus on my sleep, I'm going to focus on my veggies, and I'm going to focus on my water for the next 14 days. If we can consistently do that, you and I are then going to sit down and we're going to create your action plan after. Because that's the thing, is for 14 days, if you can show up, you can do this, you can be successful, but we got to create that next action plan. So towards the end of your 14 days, I'll be reaching out to you. I'll have talked to you before then, but I'll be reaching out to you so we can create your action plan to help you be successful after this 14-day challenge. And I'll give you a few options. If you want to work together, wonderful. If not, I'm going to give you ways that you can be successful completely on your own. So for this, I want you to be focusing on your sleep, your water, and your veggies. And it really boils down to keeping yourself healthy, keeping yourself grounded, and keeping your nervous system at ease. Because water is something we can do very easily in our day. Our veggies are something that we have to prep just a little. Maybe it's you're buying a veggie tray. Honestly, I just bought like 30 bags of frozen veggies because I'm so tired of cutting up veggies and fresh veggies recently that I just bought a bunch of frozen veggies, threw them in the freezer, and I've been eating those on the regular. Are they my preferred type? No. But do they work? Absolutely. So knowing that, keep that in mind, that veggies don't have to look a certain way. They don't have to be raw. It doesn't have to be a salad. It can be fun. It can be roasted. It can be frozen. Does not matter. And then for our water, we need to stay hydrated, especially if you are going somewhere warm and you're going to be enjoying cocktails because you're taking a family vacation. I need you to stay hydrated on vacation and as you travel. So I know today I kind of talked about sickness in our immune system and the importance of taking care of ourselves up front. But the main purpose of today was to tell you about our 14-day challenge that we're launching here in March. It is open. You can go to the show notes. You can click on that link and you can sign up now and get started. You'll have 14 days of accountability from me, as well as 14 days of accountability from a community of individuals who are wanting to hit all 14 days of hitting their sleep, their water, and their veggies, because you want that prize at the end. So with that, if you have any questions or you want support or you want to join that challenge, go to the show notes, click that link and sign up. It's just $14 for 14 days. Or if you have more questions, send me an email at morgan@getfitwithme-morganekovich.com. So until next time, I will see you all then. Thank you for tuning in to the EmpowerHer Wellness podcast. I hope you found today's episode inspiring and packed with actionable tips. Remember, your journey to becoming the strongest, most confident version of yourself is just beginning. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode and join our community of empowered women. Until next time, stay strong and stay confident.